Hello and welcome to a new tutorial. Today we are grabbing an image from Freepik and separating the layers inside Express from Adobe, and we're going to animate and create a reel out of it. Just grabbing an image. Let's say you don't find the image that you want on Express and you find one on Freepik that it's fun and you want to use it. As you can use that by separating by layers inside Express and using this tool to really animate and create a scheduled reel like we're going to do. So welcome to Videology. My name is Gonzalo and today I'm bringing you this tutorial. If you want more tutorials, don't forget to follow and give a like if you like this tutorial in the end. Let's jump into it. So this is the image that I'm looking for. I was just grabbing some ideas, so I found this image and I want to animate this one, and I'm going to download this one. So I'll just download the image. Just make sure the image has a EPS file. It has to be layers, it has to be separated somehow. So it's a vector image and I'm using the free version of Freepik. You might have the premium. And now I'm going to jump inside Adobe Express. In here, Adobe Express, you have your account. I have my Adobe account, so if you have the full account of Adobe, you have access to all of it. But as a price for it, it's similar to Canva. You have a free version, but you also have the premium version. First thing I'm going to do is going to the plus sign, and I'm going to upload media. I'll go here into my downloads, illustration, and I have my EPS file. And I'm going to open this one. The first thing it says, it starts from an AI file. AI, not artificial intelligence, but editable file. You can add the file as linked image, and this way you cannot open up the image. You can use the image by itself, but as a finalized image, or you can edit the image inside Adobe Express. Here you select this one, you create a new Express file, converting to file, and here we go. Let's open it. Now, once we open, we can see here the image. Sometimes if you don't have a font or the font that's not usable, it will have some characters here, weird characters, but this is fine. The first thing is I'll ungroup this, and as you can see, it's all separated, all the items here. It's very useful to make this. Once everything is separated, I could use the letters one by one, or I want to change this image, I could do that. The first thing I'm going to do, because I want to do like a reel, so I'm going to resize. For the resize, you see here the size of the image, and I'm going to do a 1080 by 1920 and resize. Okay, the first thing I'm grabbing this background. Some of them might be locked and you can unlock, and now I can actually resize this, maybe ungroup. Okay, if I ungroup because it was like this, I can use the background. Here is my idea. All the items, I can grab all the items like this. I'll just shift click on that one to remove that one. And this is the idea. Actually, I'm going to delete the S letter. Actually, I'm going to delete all the text. This, and I'll just type a new thing here. I just want to animate all of this thing from the bulb. But maybe I want the bulb to be all together. I don't want to change all of this. So I might do like a group of the bulb. I'll select this one, this, this. You can use shift to select all of that and this, and I'll just create a group. Okay, and you can see the group here. You can still open up the group, go back. It's very useful, it's very easy to use. And now what I'm going to do, you can see that you can move the bulb like that. You have these little things here. I'll just put one by one, and we have the shadow, and maybe we can create some text here. Let's go grab some text. You're doing amazing, it's fine. Maybe we want to change the color. Let's change the color on this. Let's use our brand color. One thing you can do is once you have your brand, if you're here on Adobe Express, you have your brand. I do have two brands here, but I also have some projects, your stuff, and I have my own projects like Videology and Gonzalo. If I grab the image and I go here on the fill, you see there's one here, but I can select another one. In this case, I'm going to select Videology. So let's go back to Videology. Here are the brands for Videology. This is the brands that I'm using. I'm going to use this purple, and maybe for the background I'm going to change the fill into Videology brand. Okay, we're good. And the stroke, the outline, I'll just remove. I don't want any outline. You're doing amazing. It's just an idea. Maybe we should change the text. Ideas come when you're not expecting. Take a note. This text here, I'm just going to center it. You can come here, go to align center. Our design is ready, but I do want to animate all of this. The first thing I'm going to animate, it's probably this one. And you have this animation at the corner here. And you go animation, you have a lot of presets on in. You have fade, for example. You can edit the timeline. What we're going to do, edit timeline. You can add scenes, add audio, show layer timing. This is what I want. So let's say we have this scene. Let's do a 10-second, probably 6-second animation. This is the time of the clip. But if you want the animation just to take 1 second, so what you have is, once you select the fade, you have to click it again. And here you can see the duration. You have soft, smooth, strong, energetic, and here we go. For example, this one is going to take 1 second, energetic. Let's do a different one. Let's do maybe a slide, a rise. Do a rise, but on the rise we have to put like maybe 1 second of animation, and let's do energetic. As you can see here, this is the rise. Right about here where it ends, we're going to animate the bulb. Here we're going to go into animation, and the animation of the bulb might be, let's do the pop. Flicker might be good. We're going to use the flicker, but you see I just wanted to start right about here. So what I'm going to do is just drag this part at the beginning. So it's going to flicker only after that. Only after the shadow comes, only going to flicker. And now what I'm going to use right about here, I want to use all this. This I can select all actually, and I'm going to do an animation like select all group. I'll scale something like, I'll use the pop, but I'll use it really fast like this. And you can see it's starting at the beginning here, and I don't want it. I want it right about, I don't know, into 2 seconds. So if you drag this, now you have your animation, flickers, and then pops. And from here on, right about here, I want the text to start writing. Just grab the text. We want to use the animation. For text, animation should be something like, have here, typewriter. There we go, for text. Okay, but the typewriter usually takes too long. So what I'm going to do is just click on the typewriter, and you can see here what you can animate. Let's do by word. And duration will do 3 seconds. But we want to start right about here. So I'll just do this. And now what you have is a cool animation. And let's say we want to, because we're saying take a note, I want to change the bulb. Let's remove the bulb and create like a notepad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the bulb, and I'll just remove the bulb here, and I'm going to select also that and remove it here. And what you have now is, if you play, you have the bulb, ideas come when you're not expecting. Take a note. On the take a note right about here, I want to insert something of a note. And because I don't have it on the design, I'm just going to use some elements. I'm going to grab elements. I'll search for a notepad. Yeah, let's use some icon like this. I'll just center it here. I'll make it bigger. There we go. And I wanted to, from this time on, only starts here, because this one is popping out, and I want him to start here, but I want to use also an animation, and I'll use an animation like maybe the pop, and I'll make it even faster, 0.2, strong intensity. Let's give more intensity, something like this. Our animation is something like, here we go, pops, ideas come, not expecting, take a note. There we go. Let's say we now want to finish with a new slide, just branding. And let's add scene. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to this scene. I'm going to copy this, I'm going to the new scene, paste, there we go. Now I'll just grab from my brand your stuff. I'm going to go into my project, Videology. Here I have my logo and I can grab the logo. One thing not going to happen is I need to change the color of this, because unless I don't see the logo, let's do white. Forget about the background. Let's do white and let's create some logo here. Let's create an animation for the logo. Let's do a bungee, bounces, 3 bounces. Okay, duration, let's do faster. And let's make a text here. Let's add some text, add your text, and let's select some new font. The text can be the black and the font can be something like Roboto, something simple. Okay, here we go. Ideas come when I'm expecting, like this. And now the text, I'll just make an animation, rise, bottom, something like this. And we're gonna make it not this long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to make it just 3 seconds. There we go. This is our reel, our animation. Take a note, and then it changes to Videology, your path to video knowledge. There we go. Simple as this. This is a cool reel made with Adobe Express, bringing something from Freepik. All we need to do now, what you can do and using, and why I love Express a lot, is now you can go to Express, you can schedule your post, and let's say I want to schedule to August. Here, new post, I'll just browse this. I have the brand Videology, files. Here we have our file, and this is our animation. Uploading video, just write the description. Here, all the channels that you can use up to 3 channels from Facebook, 3 channels from Instagram, 3 channels from X or Twitter, or 3 channels from LinkedIn and 3 channels from TikTok. You can see open connections. Oh, you can also use Pinterest. So this is quite useful. So you can schedule all of this, and you can see your animation here. Ideas come when you are not expecting. Take a note. Videology, your path to video knowledge. There we go. We can select the channels. I'm going to already put this to Videology, Videology, and Videology, and Videology, because this is a reel. I'm going to post this everywhere and post the tutorial today. As I'm posting the tutorial today, I'll select the reel. I'll type in tutorial animation. Okay, you have some options for Instagram. Let's schedule it to PM and schedule. And here you go. Actually, I wanted to schedule, I did the August. As you can see here, if you want to make changes, I'll just change the date, the calendar, and I'll make it for today. Okay, save changes. So here we go for today, 1 of July. Here we are. Here are the animation already done. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Adobe Express is actually a very powerful tool. I really love the schedule. And don't forget to leave a like on this video, comment down below what you think about. If you have any questions, also leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.